catch fire.
Watch. Turn your hand over so. Watch the card. It's their card. And it'll heal the broken heart. So you have the Hershey Kiss there. Silk goes over, pull it up, and it magically grows.
It spells love.
For Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Oh, it wilted.
What's good? Welcome back to the special Valentine's Day edition of How to Magic. I am your host, EvanEra. Today I'm showing you 7 sweet magic tricks to do on Valentine's Day.
Everybody love everybody! Come on!
Okay, this first one is a cool card trick that you can pull off at home. Check it out. Okay, I have a cool trick to show you. This is a prediction. I have something written on this piece of paper. This will come into play in just a moment. I have it folded up right here. It's gonna stay on the table right here the entire time. That'll come into play in a second. I also have right here a lovely pink deck of cards for Valentine's Day.
Very good.
All we need are the cards themselves. We don't need the box itself. As you can see, they're all
so pretty.
different cards, all pink cards.
Oh my
Nice, right?
goodness.
They're all different. They're not all the same card, right?
They are very pretty.
Very pretty. So what I want you to do is to take the deck and mix it up and kind of like spread it all over the table.
Okay,
Yep.
like one layer.
As much as you want. You can move the predictions, all right. Okay, got it where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to point to 4 cards and you're going to gather them like right here in front of you, face down, just like that. So whatever 4 you want, point to them and kind of drag them in front of you. Yeah, that's 1. Number 2. Okay, number 3. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this one right
that
there.
one. All right, so we're gonna gather up the rest of the cards. We gather them up and kind of make them into a deck again.
Yeah. They're such pretty cards.
They are. Got them just for you.
Did you?
For
The pink?
Pink, yeah. I will take the deck. Perfect. Okay, so you got the cards here. You could have picked any of the cards in the deck, correct? But you went with these. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cards you picked and we are going to have a look pretty, aren't they?
Yes.
So 3 of spades, ace of clubs, queen of clubs, 7 of spades. So what's interesting is I have this prediction over here. Been on the table since the start, right? Open it up. The prediction says...
Love? Okay.
You don't get it? If you look, the cards themselves
Whoa!
spell L-O.
That is cute. Whoa. So in my mind, in your mind, made it. I don't know how I could possibly pick those. That is really neat. It's really cool. The cards make it pop. This is fun. Very Valentine.
The secret to this one is super simple. Here's how it's done. This is a trick that you can do with any deck of cards. All you're gonna do is write a prediction beforehand and you're gonna write out L-O-V-E to spell the word love. So these are the cards that we want to pull from the deck. The 3, the queen, the ace, and a 7. Doesn't matter what suit. It's actually a nice touch if they're all hearts. So you want them in the order of L-O-V-E so that when you hold them like this, it spells L-O-V-E, love. Now they're gonna think that they've just picked 4 random cards out and that your prediction is completely wrong. Let me show you how to get these 4 cards to be the ones that they pick. So you wanna have the cards arranged like this: 3, ace, queen, 7. You're gonna start the trick off with these 4 cards on top of the deck. You're gonna hold a break under those 4 cards so that you can easily access them. Then you're gonna palm the cards off just like this into your hand. You can now hold the deck just like this and it looks very natural. Now set the cards down on the table and tell them to spread the cards out and pick any 4 that they want, but to keep them face down and just point with their finger. Once they've selected their 4 random cards, you're going to have them gather up the rest of the deck. Once they've gathered up the deck, they're going to hand it back to you and you're going to very casually just add the 4 cards that you had palmed to the top of the deck. Your next step is to set the deck here and you're going to gather up their 4 cards before they've had a chance to look at them. You're going to drop those 4 cards into your left hand. These are just the random cards that they've picked. We're then going to take the rest of the deck and drop it on top and instantly flip the deck over. So now those 4 random cards that they picked are on the bottom of the deck and our 4 preset cards that spell out love are on the top. We're now going to casually take the 4 on top of the deck and set them face up on the table. So now that you have the 4 random cards, you pull out your prediction, open it up, and it says love. They're gonna be kind of confused. This doesn't make any sense because it doesn't say 3 of hearts, ace of hearts, queen of hearts, 7 of hearts. They're gonna think you got it wrong. And then it's gonna move these cards together and show them that they randomly chose love. Stay tuned to the end of the video. These pink cards are up for grabs in the giveaway. And that is how you do the card trick of love. Here's a magical way to give someone a sweet surprise this Valentine's Day. check it out. Okay, I have a handkerchief here.
Yes, I see.
Watch, empty hand. If I take it and I just run it across my hand like this. See, a Hershey Kiss.
Can I have it?
You can, but I don't think one's enough.
Yes! More!
Here, let me see one. Let me one better. You take the handkerchief. It's empty, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, watch, we drape it
Trying to focus on the judge.
over the Hershey Kiss like this.
Yeah.
And look.
It's huge! Can I have it? Is it real? This is the best trick ever.
Alright, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal the secret. The secret to this trick is extremely simple, and I'll teach you how it's done right now. Okay, giant Hershey Kiss trick. Here's how it's done. Giant Hershey Kiss. Stay tuned to the end of the video. This is also up for grabs in a giveaway. All you have to do is like the video and be subscribed. You're also going to need 3 normal size Hershey Kisses and a magic silk scarf. You could also use a dish towel. So you're going to start out with the 3 Hershey Kisses concealed in your hands. This is called a finger palm. It's going to hold them just like that so that your hand can hold the silk scarf right here at the corner. And on the other corner, your other hand's going to mimic that same position so that it looks uniform on both sides. You can show the back of it and the front of it, and then your first move is to put your hand out like this. That's the left hand, the hand that's actually empty. The handkerchief's then going to come over and provide cover for you to drop the first of your Hershey Kisses into your empty hand. So the hand comes over like that, and the Hershey Kiss just drops as we drag the silk across. Then we're just going to repeat the exact same move. The hand comes over, the Hershey Kiss drops into the hand, the silk then drags across the hand and provides cover, and makes it look like the Hershey Kiss just magically multiplies. Same move again to make the last one appear. Now you can drop these on the table. You're only going to need 1 for the next stage of the trick. Okay, here's the setup for the big finale. So you have this big Hershey Kiss. This really works best if you're seated across the table from someone. So you want to have this below the table, and you kind of hold it between your knees is what I do. So it's right below the table line right here. Now, when we have our 1 Hershey Kiss here, it's going right like this. The sash is going on top. I'm grabbing the Hershey Kiss, moving it back, and as I move it back, I'm actually dropping it into my lap, and I'm simultaneously grabbing the tip of the Hershey Kiss as I bring it up like this. So now it's loaded under the silk, my hand's right there, and I can just pull the sash off. It makes it look like it just magically grows. So you have the Hershey Kiss there, silk goes over, you pull it up, and it magically grows. Just in case you were wondering, this thing is real. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm gonna give one of these away to a lucky viewer. A little Valentine's gift. Not this one that I touched, obviously. New one. And that is the secret behind the magic growing Hershey Kiss. Here's one way to mend a broken heart. Candy. Check it out. All right, Ava, I have a trick to show you. I have some candy hearts here.
Yeah, they're edible.
They are. We're gonna pick one out. Choose a purple. Got the little purple one on the napkin here. See it? All right, so I'm going to fold it up inside like this. And you can feel it in there. Feel it? Definitely in there. All right, so now, do you want to smash it or do you want me to?
I want to.
You want to smash it? All right, careful. One good whack. One more. All right, that's good. Now, feel the pieces right there. Can you feel that it's broken?
Yes.
You can definitely feel that it's broken for sure. Bunch of different pieces in there. Okay, we almost kind of ripped a little hole in it. That's all right. So watch, all we have to do is just rub. And it'll heal a broken heart. That's a tasty trick. Okay, here is the secret of the broken and restored candy heart. First thing you're gonna need for this trick are some of these candy hearts. These things have been around since I was a kid. The same batch, I think. You're gonna start out by finding 2 identical hearts. So once you've found 2 identical hearts, you then need a couple pieces of paper towel or napkin. It's even better if you can get the select the size paper towels. You can take off 2 of them and fold it in the middle just like this. The next thing you're gonna need is some rubber cement. You could also use a glue stick or some Elmer's glue, or you could even use double-sided tape. You're gonna start by opening up the napkin and placing one of the candy hearts in the middle of the napkin. You're then going to place the other on top and lock the candy heart inside the 2 sheets of napkin. Now we're going to take a little bit of rubber cement around the edges to seal it in. So it's going to take a little bit of rubber cement or glue stick right around the edges of the paper towel or the napkin, and then gently stick it in place and just lock it in just like that. I'm going to make sure they're lined up pretty well. So you want this to look like one sheet. a paper towel, just a thick piece. So now we have the candy heart locked inside the napkins, and we're good to go for the trick. We can take the other candy heart, we can even set it right on top of that one in case it's showing through the napkin a little bit if it's a bright color. So you're gonna sit it right there. Now you're ready to present it to your spectators. Say, look, I have a little candy heart here. I want to show you a Valentine's Day magic trick, but first, I need you to break my heart. So you're gonna present a hammer, because these things actually are pretty hard to break. You're then going to fold the napkin up just like this, and now all you have to do is tilt it back, and the candy heart that's loose inside of the napkin, that is the one that they saw, will fall back to the end of it. It's here, you fold it over, and then just tilt the napkin back. You now want to present this one to them and say, here, you can feel it inside the napkin. And they really can feel one inside there. It's the one that you sandwiched in between the two layers. That's what really sells this. They can even hold that in their hands. And you just want to make sure you pinch the other one, the real one that they saw up here in your fingertips. So now you're going to have them take the hammer, or you can do it and smash it. They're gonna crush the candy into little bits, and now they feel it again, and they can feel that it's really broken. And then all you have to do, once they felt it, is you're gonna let this one drop right back down into its original position right there in the middle. So you're here, you just let it loose, and it's gonna drop right down there into the middle. You're then ready to do your magical wave. You could even act like you're rubbing it and healing it, and then open the napkin and reveal that the heart is magically healed. You can show this empty on both sides, and then crumple it up and throw it away. And that is how you magically mend a broken heart on Valentine's Day. Here's one you can do at home right now. Check it out. You ever put lipstick on before? Put a little bit on your lips. Perfect. And just put a little kiss on the back of my hand. Oh, I'm so lucky. See a little kiss right there? Now put the cap back on it. Perfectamundo. Hold your hand out flat like this. Perfect. Hold it up just a little bit right there. Okay, now I have the kiss on the back of my hand here. Watch, all I'm gonna do is just rub it. And if I rub, it kind of looks like it disappears from my hand, right? Mm-hmm. But watch, it actually jumps from my hand to your hand. Turn your hand over slowly. Show the camera. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Okay, here's the secret behind the magic kiss transfer. This is a twist on a classic trick that you can do at home with just a little sleight of hand and misdirection. This prep has to occur before the trick starts out of the spectator's view. You're gonna take a tube of standard lipstick. You're gonna apply just a little bit on your two fingers just like this. You want to kind of do it in the shape of lips. Apply a generous line there and there. So that is your prep before the trick starts, and now you just want to casually hold your hand like this and don't let your spectators see that. Now you can present the lipstick like this. Depending on your spectator, you can have them put on the lipstick and kiss the back of your hand, or you can do it yourself. So either way, once you have a kiss on the back of your hand, you're then going to grab their hand with your hand that you have prepared with the lipstick on your fingers. So say this is their hand. You're just gonna do this as nonchalantly as you can as you raise their hand up. You're gonna grab and pull it up, say like hold it right here, as you see me doing the performance. Now as you can see right here on the inside of my hand, I have a faint imprint of what looks like a kiss. This is just from grabbing on the inside of the hand as I lift up. So the more lipstick apply, the darker the color, and the more pronounced it'll show up on their hand. So once you've applied it to their hand by lifting up, all you have to do is rub this one to make the lipstick disappear, and then tell them to slowly turn over their hand and look at their palm. They'll be amazed to find that the kiss magically transferred from the back of your hand to the inside of theirs. And that is the secret of the magic teleporting kiss. Here's a trick with a lot of heart. Take a look at this performance. A piece of lint on my shirt. See it? Watch. Lint? You take it here and just squeeze. The molecules actually expand a little bit.
How did you? Just when I think I know. Yeah, he pulled off your shirt.
Watch, if you take it here, you can actually make it go through your pocket. See, if I squeeze right here, you can actually just take it like this and squeeze hard enough, it'll come right through the fabric, just like that. See?
What?
Isn't that cool? So watch,
What's happening?
You can actually just take it, and if you hold it like this, you can kind of make it look like one.
That's cool.
So we've got two hearts now. I'm gonna have you hold one in your hand, squeeze it tight. All right, I'm gonna take the other one right here in this hand. I'm gonna squeeze it tight. Now I'm gonna make the one in your hand disappear, end up over here. You ready?
Really?
It's done. Open your hand.
It's still
all right, so squeeze tight again. We'll try this again. I'm gonna make it go from here to here. We're gonna reverse it. Okay, you ready? It's done. Open your hand slowly.
Is there?
Right?
Yeah, I didn't say.
Now I actually have another heart that I've been saving. And another one here.
Okay.
Some more lint on it. I'm actually going to take all 3 of these, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll take one here,
Okay.
one here. You hold
Okay.
both of those 2. And I'll take this one here, okay? Watch it. If I take it here, it goes right there. Open your hand slow.
There's 3. I don't see. Yeah. Man,
Now,
you don't even believe.
look, we'll take these 3 right here. If I squeeze it tight, watch.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, there it is. That's awesome. A piece of lint. That was cool. I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, here are the amazing secrets of the magic sponge hearts. Okay, this is the explanation to the magic sponge hearts. I've got a sponge ball where my heart used to be. So this trick comes with 4 little sponge hearts and 1 big foam one. And here's how you start it out. You're gonna start out with these 2 in your right pants pocket, 1 in your left pants pocket, and 1 in a finger palm position, just like that. A lot of finger palming in this video. And your big foam heart is going to go in your right pocket as well. So you're gonna start out, it's best if you're wearing a red shirt, because then you can act like you pluck a little piece of lint off. You're gonna hold it in your fingertips right here. It's a non-existent piece of lint, nothing really there. You're gonna keep that finger palmed right there. Now you're gonna show your other hand empty. That's your left hand is empty while you're holding the lint in the right hand. You're then going to come over into the left hand and you're going to transfer the finger palmed sponge heart into this hand over here. You're gonna make it look like you're just putting the piece of lint over there and kind of squeezing it. And then you make it look like it magically grows into the sponge heart. So at speed, it's like this. You have the little piece of lint right here that you've grabbed off your shirt. You're then gonna take it and just squeeze and make it grow. That's the first stage of the trick. Second stage is making it look like it goes through your pocket. So you've now made this heart appear. It's time to make it disappear. So you're gonna do a standard retention vanish. You're just gonna toss it from hand to hand, and you're gonna end up with it tossing into this hand, into your left hand, but you're actually gonna keep it in your right hand. So it's gonna go like that. You're actually gonna keep it finger palmed over here. You're then going to go into your left pocket with your left empty hand that they think has a sponge in it. So we've done our transfer right here, false transfer. The hand's gonna go into the pocket, and you're gonna grab through your pocket like this, the fabric of your pants, just like that. And now you're gonna bring this hand over with the finger palm sponge that they think is empty, and you're gonna point to the pocket, and then you're going to load the finger palm sponge in between your fingers just like this. So as your hand comes over, it loads it in, and now you can slowly pull apart with your fingers, and it looks like that sponge is just popping right through your pants. Make sure you're holding your other hand below to catch it when it pops out. And now you're gonna bring the other hand out with the sponge that was in your pocket already finger palmed like this. You're then gonna instantly add it to the other heart and hold them together like so, and place them into the palm of your left hand, and using the finger of the right hand to kind of do this. You're gonna make it look like you saw 1 into 2, just like that. So now that you have 2 hearts, you're gonna have them hold one and you hold the other. So you just have them hold one in their hand and they squeeze it tightly in their fist. You're then gonna do a retention vanish with this heart. That is, you make it look like you put it into this hand and actually keep it over here. So just practice that over and over, keep it over here. So once you put it into this hand, you're gonna say, look, I'm gonna make it disappear from your hand and end up in mine. And you tell them to open their hand, and obviously the sponge is not going to vanish from their hand. It's still gonna be there. That's your cue to add the finger palm sponge in your right hand to the sponge in their hand. You're gonna pick it up and just casually add that sponge to it, put it right back in their hand, and tell them to close their fist around it and squeeze tightly. They're not gonna notice the difference in size. Because the sponges are so squishy, you can't really tell a size difference when you kind of ball them up like this. So they now have both sponges in their fist, and they think you have one in your left hand. You actually don't. So you can then make it jump across, they open their hand, and it's magically appeared in their hand. You're then going to go into your right pocket where you have the other 2 heart sponges. You're going to say, I actually have one that I've been saving, and you're gonna bring out one of the sponges with the other one finger palm. You're gonna set this down on their hand. So they have the 2, you're gonna set the third one there. You're then gonna pick up 1, 2, and leave the third one. You're gonna take these 2, which is actually 3, because you've loaded the other one in. You're gonna ask them to grab it with their other hand. You're then gonna take this one, and you're going to do a retention vanish with it. You're gonna throw it across to their hand. They're gonna open their hand, and there will be 3. It's at this point that you're going to grab the giant foam heart, ball it up in your hand and pull it out of your pocket. You're then gonna take the 3 hearts back from them, put them into your other hand, and actually secretly retain all 4 hearts right here and ditch them into your pocket. You're then gonna ask them how many hearts are in this hand, or whatever presentation you wanna do. Whatever they say, you're gonna open your hand and reveal the giant heart. It's a whole bunch of tricks in one. It's a super fun and easy routine once you get it down. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'm giving away the sponge hearts to 1 lucky comment. And that is the secret of the magic sponge hearts. Here's a fun Valentine's trick with fire. Okay, I have a cool trick to show you. 2 yellow scarves here. Also have this metal tube. You can see through it. See through the tube? Empty?
Yeah.
Holes in these sides, and then holes in the front so that you can see. Also have a candle here.
I see.
And these 2 silk scarves. So what we're gonna do is these are gonna go right through the tube, and hopefully they will come right out the other side just like that. You can see them going in.
Yeah.
Here. Like that.
Okay.
Alright, so you can see them going through the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Legit. So we're gonna light up our candle here.
I'll open this.
Okay, you can see the silks through it?
Yes.
Alright, watch. If
Really?
you take it just like this,
Ah! Is it gonna catch fire?
candle will actually go right
How is that?
through.
Oh.
So now watch, you can take it back.
That is crazy. I did not light it on fire. It didn't even send it. You have to do that again. Look, it didn't even burn it. That's a real candle. It's on fire. That was cool.
Okay, here's the secret to the magic silk through the candle trick. The secret is all found in this guy right here. Let me show you. So it's a legit candle, legit flame. Everything about this is on the up and up. This is real, the little base is real. Nothing tricky about the silks either. These are all legit. The only secret to this trick is right here. This little flap on the inside actually allows you to pass the candle through it unharmed. Let me show you. So you're gonna load the silks right through the tube like this and leave them about halfway, just like that. Now from a front side view, these holes will leave the silks visible to the spectator the entire time. Here is the secret move that you need to pull off. You need to gently open the little flap, and it's gonna like make a separation in the middle of the tube, and this is gonna allow you to pass the candle right through that space right there. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm giving away the magic candle through the silk trick to 1 lucky viewer. Magic candle. And that is how you do the magic candle trick. Everyone loves flowers on Valentine's Day. Here's a fun prank you can do. I got you a flower for Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Aw, it melted.
Sorry. Here is the simple secret behind this magical prank. Here's the explanation to the magic wilting flower. Kinda goes without saying, it's not a real flower, these are fake. It's actually made up of little wooden beads that are painted green. And running down the middle of them is a string with a bead at the end of it, and a knot. And the second bead up actually has a slit cut in the side so that it can slide on and off of the rope. Slides on just like that. That will make the string taut so that all the beads hold together and the flower becomes rigid. So now you can present this to someone for Valentine's Day and say, look, I got you a flower. Then when they go to take the flower, all you have to do is remove the piece with the slit. The string becomes slack and then the flower will become completely floppy. Looks like it wilts. It's a funny Valentine's prank where you can make a flower wilt on your command. You're just gonna palm that piece into your hand. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm giving away the magic wilting flower so that you can prank someone this Valentine's Day. And that is how you do the magic wilting flower prank. Here's an amazing card trick to pull this Valentine's Day. Take a look. Watch the card. Want another secret? Here's how it's done. Okay, this is one that you can set up at home. All you need are pretty much 2 of everything. You're gonna need 2 identical boxes of chocolates. The bigger the better here. They have to be big enough to accommodate the card sitting on the front of them. It'll make sense in a second. You're gonna need 2 decks of cards, a couple of little magnets, and a couple of paper clips. So you do need 2 decks of cards, but you're only going to need a duplicate card for one so you can set the other deck aside. So we have 2 duplicate cards. One is going to go down inside the chocolate box to start the trick. This preparation is done away from your spectator's view before the trick starts. No one sees this happen. You put the card in there. You're going to put the lid on the box. This is box 1. We're going to sit box 1 aside. Take box 2, remove the lid, and you can set these chocolates aside. You won't need them. Now that you have the lid of box 2, the next thing you're going to need is an X-Acto knife. You could also do this with a pair of scissors or a regular kitchen knife. So what you're going to do is cut out a space of the box of this front lid that's going to be big enough to conceal a card. Now it's best to get a lid that kind of has a busy pattern on it to hide these cuts. This was the best we could find, is this digital rose here. So we're gonna try and make some of the edges of the cut right on that rose. We're just gonna make sure that this is bigger than the surface area of the card. Draw some lines down here of where we want it to be. And now we'll just cut this out. Okay, so once you have the piece cut out and removed from the lid, you can throw this part aside, you won't need it anymore. So your next step is to take the back of the cutout piece and you're going to affix these two paper clips right here, a little piece of tape. So once you have the paper clips taped in place, the prep for this piece is done. Now your next step is to go back to box 1. That is the one with the card hidden inside, our duplicate here. So we're going to take the lid of box 1, we're going to place a couple magnets on the inside of the lid, and that's what's going to attract the paper clips into this position so that the piece, this extra piece that we are going to conceal in our hands, is going to cover the card on top and make it look like it just vanished inside the box. So we're going to position this piece on the lid, try and get it to blend in as much as possible, and we're going to tape it in place just for the time being. So now that you have it positioned, you're going to flip this over and you're going to let your magnets find the paper clips. Right there. Others probably up there. There we go. So the magnets will find the paper clips on their own. That kind of looks magical, doesn't it? So now you know where you need to place your magnets in order to have the paper clips attracted to this exact spot so that the piece on top aligns properly into the image and looks like the card just magically vanishes. So now we're going to tape our magnets into place. It's worth noting that I did invent this trick myself. So once you have your magnets taped into place on the back of the lid, you can then remove the tape from the lid that you have holding it in place temporarily. And now our extra piece will pop into place on the lid just like that. So now we have our card hidden inside, the lid goes on just like that, and this extra piece here is going to be concealed in your hand. Let me show you. So they've selected a card from the deck. You've done your favorite card force. I have a video called 10 ways to force a card. That is, make somebody pick the card you want them to pick. You can check that out right here if you want to learn a way to force a card on someone. Once they pick the queen, it's going to go right down here on the lid, and you want to kind of get an idea of where this is going to stick on so that it hides the card before the trick starts, so that you know where to place the card right about there. So the card is placed there. You're gonna kind of conceal this piece depending on how big your hands are. You're gonna have to conceal it with either one hand or two hands. You're gonna kind of bring your hands over, but the brilliant thing is that you can show your hands empty. The light we're shooting this with in this room is actually gonna make this look really pronounced so that you can see it. So you wanna do this in a more dimly lit setting. And also this back design of this box isn't the best. Better to have a more busy pattern, but we're gonna work with what we got. This is the basic idea. So you have the card on top of the box, and then you're going to bring your hands over. I'm gonna do a magical wave. It looks like the card vanishes, and you can instantly lift the lid off of the box and show that the card is. And that is how you do the magic card to the box of chocolates trick. Alright, that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who you think might like it. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat to keep up with all the latest we've got going on. Links for that are in the description. Also, be sure to check out EvanEraTV.com. That's my online shop. Laugh at Life gear and a lot of cool magic tricks all available now. And we have a lot of cool new products coming soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for the new releases. Alright guys, it is giveaway time. I'm giving away all the magic props from this video. I'm giving away a pink deck of cards, giant Hershey kiss, the magic sponge heart, silks through the candle trick, and the magic wilting flower. If you want to win the giveaway, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Today's keyword is Valentines. Leave as many comments as you want in the comment section. The more comments you leave, the better your chances of winning the giveaway, because I'll be going through the comments section, picking out random comments, mailing you out the prizes so that you can do the tricks at home. It's time to announce the giveaway winners from the last How To Magic video. The winners are these names right here. Send me a private message on YouTube with your full mailing address to claim your magic prizes. Thank you to everyone who entered our giveaway, and good luck to everyone entering this giveaway. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, leave your comments below, and be subscribed to EvanEraTV. Alright guys, happy Valentine's Day from everyone here at EvanEraTV. You can check out another episode of How To Magic right over there. Check out the shop right down there if you want to grab some merch and support the channel. And until next time, remember that anything is possible as long as you stay positive, work hard, and laugh at life. Love you guys.